YouTube! Chief Monkey J. Tonight, it's 9 o'clock at night, we got out here and finally got prepped. And we're going to make Micarta.
Whee!
Micarta. I have a cameraman for tonight. And then I have me with the new Wiley X's. Yeah, baby. And whichever troll put a negative on that, you're just a troll and you need a baseball bat. Right. I have hardener in this box down here. We got the resin. Now last time I used pretty much all of this and it went off far too fast. So we're not going to use all of it this time. This is the second time I've ever made it, so it's a complete experiment. So, I don't know. I think that might do. We'll mix that up and see what it looks like. We'll soon know by how pink it is. Pink! So we don't want it to go off too quickly, but we want sufficient in there to for it to set when it's penetrated all the layers. Penetrate. Shh. No lewd jokes in my workshop. That don't look too bad actually. Smells good, doesn't it? Oh. Now, obviously, we should be using breathing apparatus and in a well-ventilated area, but quite frankly, we don't give a shit. Will you stop breathing it in? Concentrate on filming, Mr. Cameraman. There's bits of glitter in the bottom of this box. That'll make it interesting. Now, haven't we got enough in there, or a tad more? I think a smidge more. Smidge more. And you'll notice I'm not wearing gloves, so I'm going to do this with a paintbrush this time. Let's see how we go with that format. I'm using my bike bench to get everything at working height, or near working height. Might be too runny. What's reckon? A bit more?
Oh, it's got to penetrate through. It's got to soak through.
Yeah, we'll put another little dollop in. I haven't used that much at all, really. That'll do. We'll go for that. It's always an experiment. Oh, that feels better.
You can always add it, but you can't take it away.
No. Whole bottle, 500ml of resin's gone in that, because when you see why we have got quite a lot of cloth here to sort out. And fiberglass up. We're going for a handle thick enough, or a micarta slab thick enough to do handles, for example, on something big like a BK3, which is going to be the first handle that has one, if this works out successfully. Oh, that looks better. When I say that looks better, I'm looking at how fast it runs off the stick, the colour of it, the smell, everything. The feel. So, up here is our stack that we've already got. And we've got this laid out in reverse order. So I'm going to take from the top and work backwards. Alright, we'll see how we go. It's all an experiment at the end of the day. Right then, let's get the stick out of here. That works. Brush it right off the edges as well. And you can see where it's going in, or not going in, as the case may be, by the colour of the fabric. You can see we need a bit there, and definitely up this edge. Doesn't matter if there's a bit left over or too much on the centre of the cloth or anything like that, because when you add the next layer, that's just going to be the liner layer, which we all want the same colour. So we're going to do 3 layers of this sort of, I don't know, tan, ochre colour, whatever you want to call it. And see, look, it's starting to soak through. So as we go, we shouldn't need as much resin each time we get up there. Like I said, right to the edges, make sure you've got everything covered. You can soon tell by the colour. You've got to work fast and efficiently as well, which is not easy when you're as mad and as Fruit Loopy as I am. Don't laugh. No laughing. It's not a laughing matter. So yeah, layer 2, go for layer 3, and then we're going to run alternatives between 2 blue and 2 brown, because I think this is going to make a rather nice colour. Now, I have seen people sort of paste every other layer as well. Now, I'm sure that might work. I don't really know, but I refuse to take the risk on this one. The first one I made, I didn't really clamp it that hard and that well, so I ended up with little bits of blown bits. There's good enough of stuff in there to use for some folders or something like that, that something needs pretty small, which we'll get it on at some point. Scott from Wessex Blades currently has it, just in case he wants to play with it. But this one I am definitely going to be making a blade, the sheet of these scales for my BK3, because I want it a little different. So first layer of blue, and I think you'll agree with me, that's a lovely contrasting colour. Well, I like it. And this way, hopefully, as I'm brushing it, it'll all be nice and smooth. Now, the danger is I end up running out of resin, but we hope there's going to be enough on here to do it, enough in the pot. Like again, I say, it's completely and utterly an experiment, so we don't really know. But it seems to be working quite well. I've got 2 meters worth of fabric to do this. We've got 60 layers in here or something like that. It's pretty thick. You see, brushing it is helping to take out the any wrinkles that might be in there. The hardener is definitely working. I can feel it in the temperature of the resin, because it's a chemical reaction, and chemical reactions produce heat. Missed a bit.
Bit of cotton in the middle.
Yeah, be right. Get sanded out. Bit of cotton. You will get that with cotton. This is what this is just cotton. Right, this is the next layer. So we're going to run 2 blues, 2 browns, all the way up. So we'll pop back to you just before I'm going to put it in the press. so you can see that, but there's no point you sitting here watching me paste all this up.